What's up everyone, it's your boys, new video, and today I'm going to talk about Loreen's song Tattoo and my experience with it since its release, since my first reaction, how my experience with the song changed, some facts checking, and why I think, and not only me actually, this song will win Eurovision 2023. Yeah, let's talk. Alright guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm very glad you're here. I'm hoping you're subscribing to the channel. If you haven't done it yet, now's the right time. Giving a thumbs up to this video and interact with me is the great thing you can do underneath this video in the comments below, because I will be talking about a lot of stuff whenever you think it's the chance to say something, it's something on your mind. Just don't keep it to yourself and share it with me. I'm very curious about your ideas, whatever it is. Even if I disagree, it's always okay, because it's kind of, reality check for me. Also, as well as this song is a reality check for all the people at Eurovision, because I think we're facing the huge favorite. There is no doubt about it. And there are many reasons for it as well. Loreen has become the biggest favorite. I think from the very first moment the song was released somehow on social media. Tattoo, the new song for the legendary singer, legendary singer already from Sweden. The reason why I'm saying this, and I think it's a big thing to say as well, as that somebody is a legend already. Even Loreen, it's still very young singer. She's very popular in Sweden. I'm not really sure how worldwide, but of course Euphoria was a huge worldwide hit, and I think it still resonates. It's still a great song. But what as well I think I would say, and maybe that's the reason why I want you to comment in this whenever you think it's the time, because I will say something which I believe it's true. And the thing is that Euphoria was the song which started a new era of Eurovision, the era of quality, the era of more serious contest, the era of growing contest, the era of much better music in the contest. She was the song, she was the artist, she brought something specific at Eurovision which completely changed its narrative. She's the singer who embodied the Eurovision era, the Eurovision story, which I personally prefer. This is the song I can always show to any artist and say, like, this is Eurovision. Do you want to be this funny act, or do you want to be this? Do you want to be Loreen? Do you want to be Euphoria? Do you want to be Tattoo? That's the thing. Such artists like Loreen, very specific, very artsy, but also popular. It's on the both sides, taking each spectrum from everything, like very commercial, but also very specific, artsy, something catchy, something what differs her from the rest of songs from popular genres. I would say when you play Loreen's song, whatever it is, or most of them, you will immediately find out that the artist is Loreen. That would be your first thought. She has a specific style. She is unique. Uniqueness is very hard to reach, so this is a great thing. She has a great taste in such music, because that embodies everything we probably feel. And I really believe that's as well the reason why so many people, including me, was thinking about it like, okay, this is Euphoria 2.0, and in the way it is, and in a lot of way it of course isn't, but there are many things which somehow can be compared. First of all, it's Loreen at Eurovision. Second of all, it's a favorite to win. She wasn't a favorite back then, but anyway, she brought something which was unique as well. Unique staging, all shot in contra light, which was very brave idea. I think you can watch my video with Christopher Björkman 2 or 3 years ago. I've made a podcast with him. It's on this YouTube channel, so check it out. We were talking about this as well. Like, everybody was trying to tell them not to do it, but they did it anyway, and they did it again in Tattoo, because it's shot wearing very similarly, even with new technology, with the falling LED screen, but with the same vibe, with the same style, with the same artistry, with the same or similar angles, and as well with the same contra light. So it's more like contemporary dance feeling, kind of, in this up-tempo dance track basically, or kind of. And these are similarities as well. First few tones can give you this vibe of Euphoria. also, and also naming Tattoo before I've heard the lyrics and I was focusing more on lyrics, and as well the song's name, Tattoo. Well, what kind of parallel more you want with Euphoria and Loreen, which kind of is a tattoo for her, is the song which is tattooed under her skin, and maybe under our skin even more, because if you say Loreen, you say Euphoria. If you say Euphoria, you say Loreen. This is kind of a tattoo, isn't it? So I see this kind of parallel between those two songs as well. I feel the quality. There is undoubtable quality. Whatever you say, this is the great song. But let's talk about facts first. I have some numbers in here, guys, yeah? YouTube, 3.7 million streams on official Eurovision channel. Okay, this is not the biggest number, but definitely it's huge. 5.7 millions on her lyric video. 4.2 millions on Melody Festival video, and that combined is 13.6 millions just from official sources. And there are another hundreds of thousands of other videos, you know, another reposts and whatever, just on YouTube. But what is more interesting are Spotify numbers. This song reaches over 600,000 each day since released. 600,000 of listeners, 600,000 of streams, which actually means that today it has around 40 million streams before Eurovision even started. And if this tempo is gonna stay like this, in a year from now on, it will overcome Euphoria on Spotify, actually, in all the numbers. And Euphoria now have combined 278 million streams on Spotify. And I actually believe it will happen sooner. And the reason is, first of all, that the Eurovision haven't even started, so the song will reach to even wider audience. If this song's gonna win, which I believe it will win, it's a huge favorite, there will be more and the most spotlight on it. It will reach out faster and fast to other people during the contest and especially few weeks after. So I really believe this song can overcome Euphoria in half a year. And we're talking about facts, it's mathematics. I don't believe this is gonna slow down because this song is also an earworm. But what is it really about? Loreen means euphoria, and it's hard to artists to really get this tattoo out of her name because she's doing many other things, but this can be very stressful when everybody just say Loreen, oh, she's the one who did Euphoria, but she did much more songs, much, I wouldn't say better songs, but very great songs as well, not just this one, but everybody says just this, Euphoria, Euphoria, Euphoria. It's like a tattoo. It's kind of like a tattoo. So I first thought this song is about this element in her life that she can't get rid of. It's under her skin, and she just said like, okay, this is it. It is what it is. So what can I do more about it? Let's create another tattoo. Let's put something else on my skin which will stay a lifetime with me as well as my first one. And I found it very unique as well, nice message, which actually is just in my head. The official one is that it's about love, it's about people connected together, like tattoo, like you cannot get rid of such a person because it's forever part of your body. And I kind of like it, but I actually as well believe that it's not very important for the song how the lyrics are, and the most important of the song is its melody combined with Loreen's voice, like the overall whole package, I would say, like as we Eurovision people tend to say, whole package stuff. And I don't say about how it looks on camera, I'm just saying like how it sounds, like one body, one tattoo, like there's nothing which disturbing. It goes, the whole melody, it's just not distracting, but also it's very interesting. You want to always wait for every you just want to hear it, you want to have it, you want to hear it once again, once again, and once again. And I was resistant to it a bit because I would say like, okay, everybody is over the moon about the song, and I don't want to be that much. I want to be critical, I want to be objective, I want to, you know, give you really the best opinion, but more and more I'm listening to this song, I completely understand why it's the favorite, why the song is great. Even subjectively, okay, subjectively speaking, this song is great. I got goosebumps very first moment I've heard it. I got goosebumps and my brain completely was blown out when I watched the live performance, because as well the idea is great, the whole image of the song is awesome. Also it's Loreen, so it's a big brand, especially for Eurovision, but it's a big brand name, creating something which is again great. The live performance and the sound is awesome. And the melody of the song, it's not just catchy, it's tattoo, it's lifetime. It's something which will be great even 10 years after Eurovision, even 20 years after Eurovision, and it would be great in any kind of era. It's like Euphoria actually. Euphoria will be always great. It's also anthemic. I would even say Euphoria was maybe even more anthemic, but I'm saying it because I already know it is. But tattoo has this potential, and also it has the potential to even rise whole interests of Eurovision even higher, because this is the song why Eurovision is becoming bigger and larger. Those songs like Tattoo is and are inspiration for the rest of artists, what to send to Eurovision, what to do as artists, how to approach music, and we need it. And Loreen combines everything of this like a magician, cast a spell as well on viewer and on listener, and this all works together. So that's the reason why I think this is gonna win, because it's gonna be perfect. She's perfect on pre-parties, she's perfect on stage, on television, on concert, it doesn't matter. She's one of the best artists ever walked on Eurovision stage. We should be very glad that we are living in the era where Eurovision is that great, and that we have Loreen back on stage, because this is as well the another layer this song, this Eurovision and Loreen herself has, and it's the biggest story of them all. So there are basically no more arguments for her not to win, and Sweden, and deservedly. But it's my opinion, and my opinion only. Maybe you have a different one. Maybe you don't believe that Tattoo will win Eurovision 2023. Maybe you do. Maybe you believe in something else. Maybe you have different opinion about the song. Maybe you have completely different opinion than me. Write it in the comments below. I'm very curious about it. I'm very curious about your thoughts, about your ideas, and I really would like to discuss with you. I also would be glad if you're gonna subscribe to the channel if you haven't done it yet, and of course give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. And that's all from me for now. It's time to say goodbye.